guys, it's Jess from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with a ARC vlog, and I have quite a few ARCs I've acquired, and I have 2 coming out on the 4th of February, and a lot of other February releases, a lot of March releases. I just have way too many ARCs right now, but I thought I would read at least 4 for you in this vlog. I definitely have to read 2 of them this week. Today is the 25th. It's Saturday, and I'm gonna start one of these. And so the first one I have is A Heart of Blood and Ashes by Milla Vane. This one is giant, so I want to start this soon, and I'm really excited for it. It's just like Vikings, and he captures someone as revenge, and she hates the person he's trying to get revenge on, so she's totally fine getting revenge too. So that's what this is about, and I think there's might be dragons and stuff in it because it says A Gathering of Dragons underneath. And this is actually Mel Jean Brooks, which I did not know. Pretty sure Lacey said that. Now I'm doubting myself, but I think Lacey said that, so I'm very excited to read this. I'm going to start this first, I think. And then the next one, I was sent a super cute package from Source Books, and now I know Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads is posting a vlog on the 4th. I don't know when I'm posting this. We'll see how long it takes me to read these, at least 4 books, but she is going to be reading this for that vlog. This comes out on the 4th. It is from Source Books, and it is The Kissing Game by Marie Hart. And Chelsea read 10 pages and didn't like it, so I'm concerned. I think that Lisa from Remarkably Lisa also doesn't like it, so we'll see. So I guess the main character works at a bar, but she also owns her own salon. I don't know. And they are both secretly crushing on each other, but she thinks he's this like cold ice man who doesn't care about anything. So I don't know, we'll see. It looks like it's also an interracial couple, so that's always great with the diversity. I was getting my whole pile together, and I was like, I swear I had another book coming out on the 4th, and I'm pretty sure it's The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. I'm definitely pretty sure this comes out on the 4th. If not, sorry, I will double check that. But this one is about a girl who is engaged and to be married. It's literally her wedding day, and her fiance runs because of his best man, which I believe is his brother, and she has to end up working on a project a year later with that brother, and I think they fall in love. So this sounds really cute. Avon did send this my way, so I'm very excited to read this as well. I can't believe I almost forgot about this. It was just in my stack over here, and I didn't remember. So this one comes out on the 4th too, so hopefully I get through this. My other 2 options are Of Curses and Kisses by Sandia Manon. I was sent an ARC of this from Simon & Schuster. This comes out actually on February 18th, and this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I believe it takes place in boarding school, and it is YA. And Lisa from Remarkably Lisa has already read this, and she really loved it, so I'm very excited to read this. So if I feel like mixing up the romance, though I do have a good different of genre to read, I'll check this out. Now, I do always read an ebook and an audiobook during the week, so I don't know if I'll share that with you or not, but we'll see what kind of ebook I decide to pick up. I am 50% into Fighting for Rain by B.B. Easton, and I'm gonna finish that probably today because it's only 200 pages, so I only have 100 pages left. I can easily finish that, and I think it's like 220 maybe. I don't know. And then her 3rd book though comes out, Dying for Rain, this week, either Tuesday or Thursday, so I don't know if I want to pick that up right away. And I might go on NetGalley and see if there's anything I want to request, but I know there's a lot of ARCs coming out soon, so I don't want to get an ARC and be like drowning in ARCs, so we'll see. I'm already drowning in my paperback ARCs that I've been getting because I got a lot recently that I'm very excited for. Oh, I will show you what I'm excited for. I'm not going to be reading this for this vlog, but I did get sent something to talk about by Meryl Wilsner from Berkeley. This is their first, I believe, female-female romance between an actress and her assistant, and I'm very excited. It comes out in May, so I probably will pick this up soon, and it looks so good. But I also have the 2nd book to the Bromance Book Club I want to get to soon, so if you guys want another ARC reading vlog of like those other books that I'm super excited for, let me know. But stay tuned for these books because I'll update you guys later. You getting excited? You getting excited? Oh. Hi. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hi guys. So I'm gonna talk a little bit quietly. My sister is sleeping right now. She worked the weekend this weekend, so it's like almost 1, and so she's gonna get up soon, so she doesn't work tonight. But I wanted to update you on this book. See that? I'm 100 pages in. This romance so good. I didn't really like the beginning. It was hard for me to get into the world in the first 20 pages, so it took me a while. I only read like 45 pages last night. Hi, Darcy. And read like 60 today so far. And it's because the romance finally got going. His parents, the main guy, he's like the son of the queen and king of his territory. There's a bunch of different territories, and his parents were killed, and he knows who did it, and they claim it was because like they had to, because their dad was violating one of the people, and like their mother killed someone, and I don't know. So he's like, that's a lie, obviously, but they believed those guys because it was on their land, and so he wants revenge. So he kidnaps the daughter of that guy, and the daughter actually hates her father, so not that good of a strategy on his part, but she says we need to marry so that I can take the throne from him because of the whole hierarchy thing. And it's so good. I am loving their romance and the characters so far. I don't know if it's fantasy because the dragons are like his army. It's like the army that are loyal to the king. So I don't know if there are like actual dragons or actual fantasy. But it is definitely kind of like Game of Thrones-esque situation where everyone's fighting to be king of different places and they're trying to like form alliances and all this stuff. So it's really good, but there's such a good romance and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm 100 pages in and all I can do is think about this book and want to read it. And I know that like I'm gonna go back to work tomorrow and just want to sit at home and read all day. So I do have homework to do today that I don't want to do because I want to read. And I'm gonna go to my parents' house later. So there's reading vlogs where people like show what they do in their day, and like I literally now do homework for my master's, read, and hang out with my dogs, or go to my parents' house where I read and hang out with my dogs. So I don't have anything to show you. Oh, and I go to the gym every day, which is also not fun for you guys to see because I look gross because I run 3 miles 5 days a week. So sorry if my reading vlogs are just reading, but that's how I like them to show you. So I'm gonna read a lot more of this and get back to you on my thoughts about that. I know, it's okay. You wanna know why Lily's sad? Because Darcy got the lap. And Miss Lily was whining and she's gonna have to settle for right next to me. I'm loving my hair right now, right? So it's Monday, and so I wanted to update you on a couple of things. First, so let me get my books so I should have gotten this ready before I started talking to you. But I could not bring this to school. Shirtless barbarian man, no. So I brought this to school. I teach 2 guided reading classes, and so Mondays and Thursdays are independent reading for 30 minutes, and I have 2 periods, so I got an hour to read. So I made it almost to 100 pages in The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. This is out on the 4th, I believe, so around when this video is releasing, and it's really cute so far. So our main character, it really reminds me of The Wedding Planner. Our main character is a wedding planner, and there's like funny things that go on. It opens with her, well, it opens with her getting married and getting stood up at the altar, and so we get that background. But when we first meet her in the present, she's at a wedding and like putting out fires and stuff, so it was really cute. And she actually has to work with Max, who is the brother of her ex-fiance, and all she knew is that her ex-fiance Andrew had said thanks for the talk to Max and like decided not to marry her, and Max was actually quite inebriated, so he does not remember any of that conversation and what he said to his brother to make him not marry her. So they're starting to get along, and because they're working together in competition to a different planner and Andrew, the brother. So it's between her and this other wedding planner to get this big job that she needs. So it's pretty cute so far. I'm liking their like banter because she doesn't want to like him, but she's starting to like him. So we'll see how that goes. High hopes. And then I definitely fell asleep reading. My bookmarks in the back of the book. Lily is getting situated, so the camera's shaking. And oh, my TV's on too, so sorry, the lights all changing. I like to watch the news in the afternoon, evening, because I'm working on, okay Lily, thank you. I'm working on my discussion posts for my master's class, so I'm have the news on in the background because that's the only thing I can watch and not really get distracted by. But this is still so good so far. I feel so bad for her. Something happened that like wasn't her fault, but everybody thinks it was her fault, and so they're mad at her, including our main guy, Maddox, yeah. And she can't say why it happened, and it's really sad, but they starting to like each other, and it's like really cute. And so I'm really loving this. I think I'm like 170 pages in, so I have a lot left to go, but I'm gonna continue reading. And Miss Lily keeps on giving me this look. Can I help you? Oh, your puppy. Can I help you? She is psychotic today. Sister walked her, but she is crazy. I went to the gym so I don't look the best, so we're gonna not see my face. I have, let's see, this will focus. A hi, Lily, thank you. Oh, anybody like ASMR of dogs licking? Anyways, I have 20 pages left of this, 30 really, and it left on a huge cliffhanger. As in, like, I had to force myself to go to sleep last night, and things are happening in the past 50 pages. So it's kind of slow in certain areas, and now we're finally getting to the action. And then I read about 100 pages of this at school, and I'm loving it so much. It's kind of reminding me of Unhoneymooners. They go out to scope out a potential place for a wedding venue, wow, words, and they end up having to like crash a couples retreat because her car battery dies, and they have to like act like a couple at this retreat, and it's so stinking cute. And of course there's one bed in the inn that they have to share for the night, and I really want to finish this tonight. We'll see if I do. I'm definitely gonna finish this, and then I hope to finish this. This one's leaning more towards 4 stars. This one is leaning more towards 5 right now, so I'll update you guys tomorrow when I'm actually looking decent, because I'm skipping the gym tomorrow because it's Friday. But excited for these. I just got home from work and Miss Lily's going crazy. I do have my Hello Lovely box to unbox. My foot is on top of my address. Hi, I just got home from work and I finished this last night, and I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. It was good. Don't think it needed to be 540 pages long. Really not. And things really only picked up near the end. I did like their romance and how much she didn't want to fall for him and he was adamant not to fall for her, and how they kind of had to admit that they were falling for each other. And there's a lot of politics involved and some magic, so it is fantasy, no dragons, but there's like these weird beasts, and like he's considered a barbarian, and she has a really bad family and a really bad father and brothers, and she's trying to kill them all, which is what he's trying to do. So it was good. I love the romance though. Like, it was super angsty because they're both angry at each other for liking each other. Miss Lil. And kind of slow burn in the beginning, and I really liked it. So 4 to 5 stars, high 4. Really enjoy this. It did go by pretty fast. And then I need to start the kissing game today. I have about 80 pages left of The Wrong Best Man, The Worst Best Man. I don't remember what that book was called. I'm really enjoying that though. I'll finish that tonight. And then I'm gonna start this, which I'm still super wary about. And then we'll see this weekend if I find something else to read, depending on how much I read. So we have to catch up on Grey's Anatomy and watch Taylor Swift's documentary, because we have to. So those are my plans, and yeah, I'm gonna go do my unboxing now. It's already up on the channel. I'll link it down below. I'm super excited. I know that Rebecca Yarros and Sarah Simone have their own special covers in this book, so super excited. Check out my unboxing. I have a rep code and everything for Hello Lovely box, so make sure you check that out. And I'm gonna unbox this so that I can snuggle with my pups, because Lily missed me while I was at work. Oh, what? She is such a little diva. Watch, I'm gonna stop and she's gonna paw at me. You gonna paw? Yes. Oh, yes. Hello, everybody. I am here because my dogs are adorable. And I just finished filming my wrap up and a fun Christina Lauren video. That's coming, unless I've already posted it. I don't know what order any of these videos are going up in. But I finished this last night. And I told you it was 5 out of 5. It was amazing as I was reading it. But like, I said this in my wrap up, as soon as they started to not hate each other, it got boring. So I ended up giving it 4 to 5 stars. Cause like halfway through, they're like, hey, we kind of like each other. Let's try it out. And I'm just like, no. I like the enemies to lovers. I like it when there's a lot more groveling and a lot more angst. So in the ending, I don't like malicious characters who like are just evil for no reason. And so that was a character in here, and I was kind of annoyed with what they decided to do at the end, because I'm like, maybe it's just I have good people in my life, but no one's ever like malicious intently to ruin my life. And that happens a lot in books, especially romances, where someone is trying to sabotage relationships on purpose, or sabotage people they love on purpose. So 4 to 5 stars for this. It was good. I like it. It's gonna be in my video coming up too. And then I intended to read 100 pages of this. Oh, I wanna show you my sweatshirt too. Isn't this cute? It's never like in videos, but I got it from Shein. I love that website. Super cheap clothes. Just want to show you that. And this one, I meant to read like 100 pages yesterday, and I'm in Darcys Spa and now she's mad at me. Hi. I fell asleep after 10. So I see why people don't like it so far. We have Axel, who is just this big brooding German man who's just angry and manly, like masculine to the max. So I don't know if people really like that kind of character. And she's all like, why am I single? She is like sad that she's still single, but she's likes him and he likes her. And so we didn't really have that build up already, and I'm like 15 pages in now, and we've already established that like they both like each other from afar, which I wish we had that build up to that attraction, but we didn't. So I'll continue reading this after I watch walk my dogs and watch Taylor Swift's documentary today. My wrap up is 24 books for January, so that's gonna take a long time to edit, but yep. I will talk to you guys when I've read more. Hey guys, so it's not that much later. I took my dogs on a walk and they're now cuddling, and I read like 20 more pages, so it's like 1:45, and this is awful. I'm DNFing this already, and I feel really bad because I actually reached out to the publisher about this book and was like, I've seen people getting it. Do you have any extra copies? I'd love to read it. It sounds something I'd love. It says this girl is ready to quit her job at a dive bar, and so she's a diehard romantic and always like eyes the regular Axel, who's a bar regular, and she's ready to give up on him to find Mr. Right. Okay, and he's a mechanic. But hi, Miss Darcy. Already I'm annoyed with everybody. So he like fights at the bar for money, and so he's already, it talked about him like going to the bar and like getting a couple fights and like winning them all so he can get paid for it, and I'm like, this is an annoying trope that I don't like. And then he's like at her going away party at the bar, and he's like walking towards her, and someone like bumps into him and tries to get into a fight with him there, and I'm just like, why is this a thing? And he drags, this is like all happening within the first 30 pages, so I don't think it's a spoiler. He drags her into the supply closet and is like, so I just like really like you, and I want to know if you want to get like coffee sometime. And she's all like, oh my god, coffee? Like, who do you think you are? I've been waiting a year for you to ask me out and you want coffee? Oh my gosh. And she's all like, well, no, I don't want to go to coffee because I don't want to wait another year for you to decide you want to date me, and like getting all angry about it. And then he's like, fine, well, how about I just kiss you right now? And she's like, fine. And so then they start kissing, and then she was like, oh, I guess that was fine. And then she's like, how about I try kissing you again, and if you find me irresistible, we can go on 2 dates. And he's like, okay. And like, it just seems so stupid to me, and I feel really bad saying that because it sounded so good, but it is just like, what is happening? Why is she being annoying like that? And it's just like, but she's such a romantic and she just deserves a good guy, and she's been waiting a year for him to ask her out. And so I don't know if Chelsea's actually gonna read this. She's reading it for her vlog this week, I know, for her release vlog, because a lot of things come out on the 4th of February, but I'm not gonna continue with this. 2020 is about reading books I wanna read, and I'm not gonna force myself to finish this, even though I did request it. I'm just gonna probably give it a 2-star. Honestly. So I'm not gonna finish it, and I feel really bad. Thank you, Sourcebooks, for sending me this book. I really appreciate it, but it's just not for me. So I'm gonna put it down, and I'm gonna pick up this book, which is YA. I do know that Lisa from Remarkably Lisa really enjoyed this. It's Beauty and the Beast retelling, I think, and at a private school. So we'll see. Hope this is better. Hey guys, so it is Sunday. It's my grandmother's birthday today, so we went to her retirement home and we had lunch with her, and it was super fun seeing her. So I spent a bunch of time at my parents' house and I got a lot of reading done. So I am now 215 pages into this, and it's really cute. Very Beauty and the Beast. So she has a rose pendant that's like losing gems, and that's kind of like the rose losing petals. So it's like time's running out. He thinks he's cursed by her family because they have like a long family feud, and over this like ruby, and it says like your last heir will die at 18, and like everything is like leading up to the fact that, oh, it's him and he's gonna die at 18. So it's good so far, and she like wanted to go to this boarding school to like make him fall in love with her and break his heart, and now she's like, oh, maybe he's not really like that all that bad. So it's very cute so far. I will say like there's not a lot of school in here. A lot of the private school books I've read, like Private by Kate Bryan, they like have homework and it's like tough, and they don't in here, so we'll see if that ever happens. But I did get a lot of book mail from my parents' house. I have all my mail sent there because I started blogging when I still live there, and so the first is an adorable edition of Little Women from Penguin to celebrate the upcoming release of Jo and Laurie by Margaret Stoll and Melissa De La Cruz. It's called Jo and Laurie, and it comes out on June 2nd, and so they are sending these out to some bloggers in order to promote that, and so this is really gorgeous. I almost bought the same edition from Book Outlet, but I got a different edition instead, so it's my second edition. This one's definitely going to be my display edition, and then the other one I'm going to read, so I'm very excited for that. This is my other one. I got this at Joseph Beth when I was at a signing there. It's an independent bookstore, so this is the one I have, and now I was sent this, which is very exciting. So check out that other book and when it's releasing, and I got a few other books there. Avon sent me Chasing Cassandra by Lisa Kleypas, which I'm very excited about. This is out on the 18th, same date as this book, so very excited for this. It's book 5 in the series, but I've only read a few of the books in the series. I'm excited for that. I was sent this strange book, and I don't know why, from William Morrow. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but it's got like aliens and comic form. It's William Morrow Gift. So that was sent to me. I also got this super cute package from Simon & Schuster, Simon Teen. It was for the movie edition of P.S. I Still Love You, and so this is the cover, and they sent a scrunchie, which you guys know I love scrunchies, and they sent some Twizzlers and candy conversation hearts and popcorn and some I don't know if it's in here. No, it's not. Some clips for your hair. And so I really love this cover. I love the first cover, and now I love this one. I definitely need to give this series a reread. I read them when they came out, so I have no clue what happened in any of these, but I'm very excited to have this. I'll probably read this edition so I can catch up before it comes out. And then I also got No True Believers by Rabia York Lombard. This one I believe has to do with Islamophobia, so I think our main character, it said I saw graffiti down the hall and people saw me seeing it, so they averted their eyes. It said Towelhead Go Home, and that was a first. I'd gotten plenty of nasty looking whispers but nothing written, and so sounds very hard-hitting and sensitive and applicable to our climate today, so I'm very excited for this. Very pretty cover, and that was it. My dad did return his copy of The Wives to me. He read it and he didn't like it, which I told him I don't think he would like it. He didn't like the ending, and he doesn't like slow books. No Exit by Taylor Adams was one of his favorites because of how fast-paced it is, and I told him he probably won't like this, and he didn't, so that's fine. He still gave it a try, but yeah, so that's my book haul. Quick for ya, and I will finish this book, and then I will close out this vlog because I gotta get it up by Monday or Tuesday because most of these books come out on Tuesday. Hi guys, so I just got home from school. It's Monday, and I did finally finish A Curse of Curses and Kisses by Sandy and Manon. I was sent this to review from Simon & Schuster? Simon & Schuster, and this comes out on the 18th, and I was enjoying it last time I checked in, but I was giving it a 3 stars. I do think it went on way too long, and all the characters were very like cliche kind of characters, and there was a character that was like hooking up with a guy who had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend villainized the other girl, and like nobody talked about how it was the guy's fault for cheating. And she was like, I just need to tell her that we're dating. And I'm like, but you're not dating, you're cheating. And he's dating her. And like, she's like, I just can't break up with him. And it was very annoying. Hi, Miss Lily. Lily wants my attention. But it was just fine. I didn't really get the romance that much either. The ending happened like very quickly, and like there was a person who was sabotaging things, and it was obvious it was him, and then it was over like in a second, and like they just made phone calls at the end and everything was better. And so 3 stars. Expected a lot more from this, but I did end up starting, I put it somewhere. I ended up starting Chasing Cassandra by Lisa Kleypas. It comes out on, I believe, the 18th as well. So good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm only 40 pages in, so yeah, but that's where I'm gonna leave off this vlog. Just want to let you know, comes out on the 4th. Don't recommend. Comes out on the 4th, gave this 4 stars. Comes out on the 4th, gave this 4 stars. Super high 4 stars though. And then comes out on the 18th and gave it 3 stars. I hope you enjoy this vlog. I do want to say, if any of you watch The Masked Singer, I went on Twitter and Jesse McCartney was trending. I love Jesse McCartney. His poster is still in my bedroom that I got in 5th grade at my parents' house. And I went to see him in concert last year, and in 2014 I saw him in concert. So I love Jesse McCartney. And he was trending and I was like, what did he do? And so everybody thinks he's a turtle on Masked Singer. I agree. So now I'm going to watch The Masked Singer because I think Jesse McCartney's on it. I better not be disappointed. But I watched the first season of The Masked Singer for a few episodes, but had no clue who any of those celebrities were, because they were all either athletes or like old 90s celebrities that I don't care about. So I'm sad I missed last season because of Raven and Adrian were on it. I loved Adrian. She was my favorite cheetah girl. So gonna watch it this time because Jesse, I love him so much. So that's where I'm gonna end this vlog. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you guys like these ARC vlogs or not, and I'll do more. Bye.